up, my little tattletales? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you're the one Miss Kimberly Noel Kardashian, y'all, I don't know. Kim might be right. Maybe somebody did put some spirits on her. Y'all, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, Kim's SKKN line is Dunzo. You can put it in the same dollar store trash heap that KKW Beauty was in. Y'all, let's get into this. Now, if you guys don't know, Kim actually does say, or she at least hinted, that she thinks there's some type of evil spirit. Somebody put roots on her. Remember, she posted that picture on Instagram talking about, oh, you guys, I'm terrified. There's a woman in my house. To which I was like, it looks like Kris Jenner's shadow. I'm just saying, right? Or probably Khloe in Kris Jenner's wig. But all jokes aside, okay, Kim has humiliated herself with Tom Brady, who won't even claim her. And it's come to the point that Kim's like, well, I was at his house. I was eating dinner. Oh my God, right? TMZ said she was drunkenly throwing herself at Odell Beckham. Well, they didn't say drunkenly throwing herself, but they said that they saw her and Odell Beckham Jr. hot and heavy. This is TMZ. This is a Kardashian-approved mouthpiece, right? Then you have Mbappe. She was on Mbappe's face. He skipped over her and went to Kendall. Now get this. There's more. Kim has been blamed for getting Frank Dresser, the SAG captain, head, in trouble for showing that she was flown out to Italy just off of clout chasing. I'll talk about that later, right? Let's get into this. But the one thing that she's always been proud of and what she's been doing is her SKK empire. That was the first project that she did without Kanye. Now we know that Kanye did all the packaging, right? We know Kanye did this. We know Kanye even came up with the name when she had to steal the girl's name in Brooklyn. She tried to blame Kanye. But the thing is, Kim's SKK empire looks like it is donezo. If any of you guys spent $900 on the whole set, you guys should feel dumb because it's probably going to be in TJ Maxx and Ross. Why do I think that? Well, there's a funny story that just popped up in the fact of, get this, hold on, let me pull it. Kim is in talks to buy back a stake in the beauty business from Cody. The reality star and entrepreneur had previously sold a 20% position in SKKN at $1 billion valuation. Y'all, let me break down a little bit of business for y'all so you can see what cap this is. When she first came out with her SKK, she shut down KKW Beauty. She shut down everything. SKKN was supposed to be her relaunch, her horizon launching, right? Cody bought in 20%. They said it looks good. If it does, would you say it will? I'll give you $200 million because it's been valued at $1 billion. Didn't I tell you all that valuation is BS? For her to look like to buy, people are saying that the reason she's buying it back is because when you sell, right? When you sell something and it's valued at a certain price, if the valuation has certain marks and measures. Now, nobody says it needs to be all worth $1 billion the next year, right? But it's important to know the valuation must be like, okay, fine. So this year you're worth 100 million. If you're valued at $1 billion, next year the valuation should go above $1 billion and you should have an actual liquid assets, blah, 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 maybe 200 million. And the valuation should maybe go to 1.5 million. The fact that this didn't happen, y'all, what does that let us know? It lets us know that the valuation was negative. It lets us know that there's probably a clause in Cody's contract that says if this valuation does not hold up for a 3 to 5 year, we get refunded some money, or we can sell our share of the stock. But it gets worse, because listen to this. This is what it is, right? And this is what I was like, wait a second. Now, here's the thing. Kim is in talks to buy back the minority stake of her beauty company. She had sold to beauty and fragrance seller Cody. Okay, so she sold this to Cody. They are minority players. You would let anybody buy into this. You would even let, if you could, right? you would even let that private equity company that you still haven't invested anything in come in and invest in skins. Now, skin cosmetics, it was overpriced. It was all over the place. Nobody bought it. They did a big rollout with media. Even Kim, that's how you know those followers, Instagram followers, 380 million is enough to get eyes. But very rare are people that watch you on Instagram gonna buy a $900 skin system when your skin looks like that. I'm just saying. Am I looking like that? I mean, everybody knows the secret to Kim's beauty. It's her Beverly Hills doctor. So instead of spending $900 a month with Kim, why wouldn't you just put that into treatments? But get this. Here's how you know that there's something amiss. Kim wants to buy back Cody's stake as part of an effort to expand skin's beauty categories. Does anybody, and this is what I mean about the Kardashians and the smoke and mirrors. Does anybody know what's wrong with that statement? Class. Anyone? You in the front. What? Because Kim genuinely has a thriving business and she wants to expand it and Cody's standing in her way? Go to principal's office. You, right there, right? Yes, the one eating hot Cheetos. What do you have to say? Exactamundo. What is the problem with that? Cody is a beauty juggernaut. This is one of the reasons why Kylie Cosmetics went to them and why they manage so many umbrella companies because of this. Cody has distribution. Cody has reach. Cody also has manufacturing. Remember when Kanye was talking about manufacturing plants and the way whether you want to make socks, shoes, eyeshadow. It's not the fact that you have a product. That's not easy, but that's just one. It's necessary to become rich, but it's not sufficient. In order to make money, you need to have an infrastructure in place that can get the product to your consumers in a safe, legally approved, FDA, makeup has to be approved, all stuff. Known, reliable distribution for a reliable, fair price. Doesn't need to be cheap, but it needs to be fair. So what does that tell us? Kim Kardashian is trying to let us think that you left one of the biggest cosmetic manufacturers and distributors in the world, and you want to buy this back? You want to buy it back because you yourself want to invest money into buying, supplying, and distributing this? Now, mind you, these people only have a minority ownership. What does that tell you? It tells you, okay, if you can believe, it tells you that a couple of things. Skin is a flop. Skin has closed the doors. You will probably be seeing Skin at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. Kim will probably be selling it at cost, or maybe she'll eat the cost. It lets you know that whatever deal she had with Cody, Kim did not grow as expected. Sales did not go as expected. And there was probably most likely a clause that said that Kim would have to a certain point, buy back the stake they bought. Oh, you didn't know that? When companies merge, when you buy stakes, when you do all this, and if it's big money like 200 million, they'll just give you 200 million, be like, well, see you on 4th of July. No, they literally say, all right, so we're going to give you this 200 million. You sure it's worth $1 billion? Yeah. All right. Well, listen, because we have investors too. If it's not worth $1 billion, or if it doesn't grow by this much, maybe we say, okay, it's fair for it to grow 20% in 1 year. If it does not meet these standards, then you will basically buy us out of the minority share that we just gave you. So at the very worst, we gave you an interest-free loan of $200 million in capital that you could actually do stuff in that year, because baby, being liquid, especially when it comes to money, lets you make business moves. At the very best, we bought in 20% of a juggernaut that's going to make us all very, very rich. Well, we see what's happening. Less than a year or two after it was bought in, Kim is now having to buy them out. Y'all listen. Kim might have some roots on her. This has been a very, 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 very bad time. But listen, I hope she enjoyed stealing that D&G thing from Courtney, because right now it seems like all she has. It seems like it all has. Listen, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.